Let's go bottle hunting among the autumn leaves. Yes folks, it's autumn, and one of Caroline's favourite pastimes in the autumn is kicking her way through the leaves as they pile up along the walkways. But another thing that autumn brings is the dying back of the nettles and brambles and the things that make it quite difficult throughout the summer. So we've returned to a spot that we were in a few months ago. We've come back up north and we are going to search now. It has given us more access, but of course the leaves can also cover treasures. So we're going to be hunting amongst the beautiful golden autumn leaves, seeing what we can find today. And already I'm excited because I can see things just where I'm stood right now. Actually, as I stepped down behind me, I saw this lovely flower pot.
Ooh, a flower pot? Is a hole?
It is.
That's very unusual.
There we go. Now that's
very nice.
That's nice. But then nice. We're all going to be nice.
Pleasant, it's nice.
We're going to have a nice day today. It's nice weather, it's nice surroundings, and a nice flower pot. And just to your right, Caroline, there's a bottle there.
Oh yes. Oh, that's quite very much like an apothecary type bottle.
And as you moved it, look.
Oh, another little one.
Another one there.
Oh, let's have a little look in the bank in here and see if there's anything else. There's lots of bits of china. There's some with some green on there. And lots of leaves. They're going to make life a little bit difficult, but not as difficult as the nettles and the brambles. And there's another bottle there, and I'm slowly sinking that this has been freshly dug. If I put my foot on there, you can see the land just goes. It's so soft from being freshly dug. And what have you got
Another
there?
little one. There's some writing on the side there.
Hairline for the hair. Very nice. Oh, there you go. Good for
now,
your hair.
The only thing with leaves, that looks exciting, but the leaves could be covering breakages.
Oh no, I don't think it is. I think it's whole. Oh yes. Oh,
just at the top.
Just a little
Is that
bit
a
there.
green bottle though?
Tablespoons. Let's have a look up to the light. It's like an aqua.
Is it? It looked
yes,
green
it did
down
look
there,
green,
didn't it?
but it's aqua. Oh, is that a whole jar? Oh, wait a minute. It's a smaller one.
Oh,
Let's have a look. Just a
for
second.
a smaller one of those.
Yes. No, there's nothing on the bottom. That's a very nice jar. It's also very thick here. A very steep sides. Very crackle glazed. Look at that.
This one's took a bit of a hammering.
It has. It's not well.
Just picked it up though, because I'm just wondering what's on it.
Monsters. Monsters.
Is it monsters?
Monsters, yeah. Monsters. Yeah, monsters. Oh, it's very cracked. This says monsters all over it. Hey, that's a good one for Halloween. I was looking at this bottle, which hasn't got any writing on it, and I mainly like ones with writing on. Even though it is, I think it's green. Let's have a look, where's the sun? Yep, it's green. And then you can see I could have really missed this because of the leaves, and there's a bottle here. And it's whole. Does it say anything? Oh yes, it does. Mason's OK sauce. We found one or two of those over the years. There's a lot of road noise here. Sorry if that's being a bit too noisy for you, but I've seen something in the distance and I thought we'll come over and have a look because it's got a lot of texture on it. Now it's broken. Oh no, that's really interesting. Ah, would it have been that way up? And there's some flowers. And there's the bottom of somebody's dress. So that is the bottom of a very nice figure. Long time ago. It's not very nice now, is it? It is interesting though. Definitely interesting. Looking down there, you've got a breeze block, a plastic bottle, lots of twigs. Oh, I can see a glass one. Let's have a look. No, I think it's broken, but let's pull it up anyway. Ah. It's not just broken, there's not a lot left, but that would have been such a pretty bottle. What a shame. Right, there are some bottles lying on the surface here, but are they whole? I can see straight away this jar isn't, so I'm not going to try getting that out. And there's a cracked jar or bottle there. What about this one here? Oh, that one's whole, but it's very mucky. I think we'd be leaving that one here. Ooh. What else have we got? Oh, another jar. I just stung myself with a stingy. And another jar. I think I can feel some writing. Oh look, there's writing on this one. That one's coming with us, whatever it says. It says Hookers malted milk, Buckingham, England. Oh, I love that. That's the nicest jar I found, I think. Very nice.
I got twins.
Oh, it's twins.
It's twins.
Very nice.
And no need to guess.
Yeah.
What would you say these contain?
Okay, sauce.
No, Heinz.
Oh, Heinz.
It's written on the bottom.
Oh, there we go. There's the clue. Now here is amazing. As the brambles and the nettles are dying back, there are jars just exposed everywhere. I love these triangular ones. Look at that. I don't know why they amuse me, but they do. So let's have a look what other jars are here. Oh, that's a big one. Compared to this size. And there's also one of those. On a bottle. Oh, let's have a look what's... Oh, so I can get it out. HB sauce. Oh, that's some pretty green china there. That's a terracotta teapot. Well, a very small part of a terracotta teapot. Let's have a look along here. We got another jar. Oh, that's not very well. And more HB sauce. And plain bottle. Look, you just pull the nettles back. And there's a beautiful tiny little bottle. Isn't that sweet? Nothing written on it, but very cute. And let's have a little look over here. What have we got here? Broken bottle, big plain bottle, more broken bottles, broken jars. Is that a little bottle or the neck? Yeah, it's the neck of a bigger one. For a second I thought it was a little cute bottle. And this is lovely. Amber glass square bottle. There's lots of broken terracotta there. I think it may be off the same item. Whoa, that traffic's getting noisier. Let's have a look at this. I wonder if there's more of that. There's a bottom over there. Let's see if we can... Oh, it's heavy. Oh, I think that's the bottom of it. And there's another piece. Ow! Just stung myself with a stingy. There's more. Sorry about the noise. I'm sure everything is clattering on my camera. there. If we got the top of the circle, we'll see if Phil can fix it. Oh, we haven't quite. Let's move that there. Let's see if we can find. Oh, wait a minute. Is this? No. Is the rest of that here? Oh, do you think that's it? I think it is. Yep. Come and see what we found, Phil.
Want to see what I found?
Oh, go on then. What have you found?
I can now say that famous line.
I found a brick.
No. What is a mudlark without a bit of...
Ridge pottery? Oh, look at that. It's a whole jar with no hole in the bottom.
Yeah, but look inside.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, it's got
Is
a
that
big...
ridged as well? Oh, look at that. It's not got as many ridges.
Pair of pots,
look,
and they're solid, no holes in the bottom, nothing.
Very
That
nice.
in there, and I think those will have to go in the bag. Let's have a look what you've got there. Right there.
Right, we found you these.
Right, let's
We
have a
thought
look.
you might like to join them up. That's the bottom.
It's definitely the bottom.
A big lump of side.
I'm going to match anything on you, that's the question. Yes.
Now, there, yeah. No, what?
Yes, it is.
Isn't it? Oh, right.
If I just take the moss from there, you watch this.
Oh, yes, look at that.
That's a match.
Right.
That's a match there.
Now, we've matched the whole of the top, I think.
That does go there.
Yeah, right.
So that's bound to match on the pot at some point.
Okay. And then I think we've got all the top there.
That's going to be...
That doesn't fit, does it? No.
Let's have a look. What goes there?
Yeah, but does it go to make a hole? Let's have a look. Yes, it does.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. Oh, I think we should take that home and you should fix it.
Yeah, I think there's... Check if there's any other bits here, because some of the lower parts.
Yeah, we'll have a look and
But
see
if
what we
not,
can find.
I'm sure we can make it look interesting.
Yep, right, let's have
Even
a
if
look.
it won't look new.
No, it was not going to look new. Let's have a look here now. See if we can see any more bits. This is where it all came from. Can you see anything? Oh, there's something down there that I don't... no. These nettles are a menace. Oh no, do you think that was the lid off it, Phil? Looks like it could be.
Possibly, yeah.
Let's see if there are any more bits. No, there doesn't seem to be much of it left now. I think we've got most of it. Well, we haven't got most of it, but we've got everything that's still remaining. Oh, what a shame to find just a couple more pieces. What's that? No, that's of something different, isn't there? No glaze on that. No, I think we have to give up, and Phil is going to have to be even more inventive. I was rummaging around here to see if I could find any more bits of that pot, and I found this bottle that I think, oh yes it is, it's whole, and it's green, very deep, but nothing written on it. Oh well, let's have a look at the one next door to it. I'd really like to find some with writing on it. I think that's exactly the same. Yeah, it's a matching pair, but nothing written on them. What have you got? Did you find some more?
I think I found another bit.
Oh, brilliant. Doesn't
So-
look very exciting on its own, does it? But when we know it's part of
No.
our pot.
But I'm going to pop it in the bag. I've got this bag now, and you can
Right.
see in there there's
Oh, look.
quite a collection of bits.
Ooh, that is going to be really exciting to see if you can build it all.
Well, as they say, no time like the present. While we work our way on down there, what if we just pop over to the shed and I'll have a go at putting this lot together and
Good
see
idea.
what we can make. Well, here we are again, back in the shed, and this time, unlike the little bottle that we did last week from that dump, I've got a rather larger project to work with. Yes, some chunky pieces here in the bag today, to say the least, and quite a bag full of them too. So, I've closed the door, I've put on the heater, it's starting to warm up, but this time I need to get on with it because otherwise I'm going to lose the light again. we've got short days in Wales at the moment. Come on then, let's see what we can make of this rather substantial cooking pot that Caroline found. Well, we've got a fair few pieces here, some lovely big chunks. The next big question is, do any of them go together? This is a rogue, I know that, because it's the only flat piece, so it's the only bit at the top. But I've brought it with me because I just may be able to include it in the final design, because we're looking to make something that just sits nice on the side. So let's see what happens. As you can see, it's what we would describe as inclement weather at the moment. Hailstones are bouncing off the greenhouse and lashing up against the windows of the shed. So it's getting cold and wet out there, but it's toasty warm in here because the fire is blowing out lovely warm heat and there's a gorgeous glow. I'm really pleased with how this has come together so far, and I've still got the biggest bit to fit. So there are going to be some holes, but I believe this is going to really look like the shape that it once was. And then if we plant it up with something, the holes can just serve a purpose too. Let's have a look what the final piece does to the job. Well, I've got to admit, from this side, it's looking very good indeed. Almost as good as new. You can see where the glaze was allowed to just dribble down on the top, and they left the unglazed pot at the bottom, but they fully glazed the inside as this would have contained liquid. You can see the handle here where we've joined there, and we've got that perfect join, and that's looking great. But when we come around to this side, we start to see a little bit of what's missing. We've still got virtually all that handle. That's looking good. But down here we have a hole, and down here we have another sizable chunk as well. They are the two pieces that are missing. What a shame we didn't manage to pick them up. But I don't mind. I'm pleased with what we've got. And just to keep these cracks, one there and one this side here on that large piece, just to keep them closed until the glue is absolutely dry, just using a piece of twine, roll of twine that we had down in the greenhouse, just popped out and got it, just tied it around, tied off a knot, and that'll just give it that extra bit of hold, because the weight of this piece here is quite substantial and it'll tend to pull against the glue. But that little trick there just holds it in. It'll set in about 10 minutes, then I can snip the string off and we're away to go. Now sadly, one idea I had isn't going to work. I had hoped to be able to place just a piece of the lid in and leave the rest open. But sadly, that doesn't reach to this edge. So the weight on this would never hold with glue. But what I may do is if I plant this out, if I decide to use this as a planter, I may lay that there on the soil and grow around it to give that suggestion of what it once was. Well, there we have it, folks. One reassembled cooking pot. Probably used for many a casserole or stew or some sort in the past. Not going to do that with it anymore. As I say, could be a planter come the spring. But I've got an idea of what I could do with it right now. Because I'm sure you'll have noticed in the background during some of these shots, this little tree. Yep, this is a little Christmas tree, which I picked up in a thrift store. Brand new, still got the tag on it. Marked up £2 in the shop, I paid 50p. There we are, price is still on there just to prove it. But I wondered if perhaps, seeing as we're so near to Christmas, and last week I made my first Christmas ornament, that Santa in a bottle with a plinth, I need a home for my tree, and perhaps this pot could become just the thing. What do you think of that as the Shed Museum Christmas tree? Well, there we have it, folks. A new pot for my new tree, which I'll soon have decorated here in the shed. Well, it's Christmas Eve when our next movie goes out, so imagine just how Christmassy that's going to be. After we've already had Santa in a bottle last week, the shed Christmas tree this week, what on earth could be coming next? Well, before we can find out that, we got to find out what's been going on over at the dump. We'd better get back there and have a look. Come on, join us now.
The bottle diggers have very kindly left us some more bottles here. And this is Edinburgh, I think I can see. Nope. Fennings Fever Cure. Oh, I love that. Definitely one to keep. I've never seen that one before, but I love it. It's a fever cure. And let's have a look what else is here. We got another jar and another amber jar. Let's have a look. I'm going to take that because it's not a screw top. What does it say on the bottom? Just some numbers. But I love that. What have you seen?
Just in there, it's broken, but I can see words on it. I'm just curious as to what it was.
Have a look, it's very difficult. Oh. The deal. There's that bit. If I give you that though, I think I can see another part. Ow!
Whoa, now.
There's a bit more of it.
Now there's a big bit more, my dear.
Oh, another thing to build.
Is it enough?
I think it's Carlton way.
So that.
Oh, we just missed the really important bit there.
Right, is that down there?
Let's have a look. No, it's not looking good. Although there are a few leaves, I can feel it's all soft. I don't think there's anything else. It's soft, hard at all.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah. Oh, how disappointing. Gosh, we're having some near misses on this one.
We are indeed, but an interesting shape.
It is.
It's got that screw top there. The ceramic, the shape is weird, but the ceramic seems to suggest it was
Got warmer?
Yeah, you know, that type of thing.
Head
You'd fill
warmer
it with
thing.
warm water.
What do you
That's
think?
what I would have thought.
Are we going to take that home or not?
I don't know. If I had that bit, it'd be absolutely yes.
Oh, yes.
With that's a vital part.
What a shame.
And the only reason I say that is because we are limited for weight and space. I'm already carrying a bag full of bits from one pot, and I've got quite a heavy bag on my back. So this may have to wait for another day, unless we find that little missing piece.
Oh, in there I can see something that could be a blue bottle. Now I don't even know, a blue bottle as in a bottle is blue, not a fly. I don't know if I can get in that far because of the stingies and the branches. Oh, it does look blue, but I think it may be a blue lid on a bottle. Oh, I've got it, I've got it. Oh, look at that, it's whole. Oh, I'm so pleased. It says milk of magnesia and lots of other writing I can't read because I haven't got my glasses on, but look at that. Oh, it's whole and it's blue. Look, where's the sun? Where's the sun? Got to show you my blue bottle. You can just about see it there. Oh, that is so exciting. If you want to see this cleaned up, check out our live show, 9 o'clock on Saturday evening, same time every week, UK time, and you can see our finds cleaned up, have a little chat and join in the quiz. Look at my bottle, Phil.
That is nice.
The sun was glistening. I thought perhaps it was just the blue lid on a plain bottle, but it's not, it's all blue.
Registered in US Patent Office. Ooh.
Right, looking in that same place, I can see some ridge pottery. And I can see something interesting there. Could be just the top of a bottle. Could be a whole bottle, and I may not even be able to get it. Oh, I think it's an ink bottle. Let's have a look. Oh, 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 no. Oh yes, it's an ink. Got some writing underneath. I won't be able to read that without my glasses, but look at that. Look at that. Oh, I'm a happy person. And is there anything else down there while we're looking? There's still too many brambles to get right in deep. But it's still worth a look. Now I can't see anything reachable. Oh, is that a little bottle there? A little tiny one. Oh yes. Really sweet little bottle. Oh, I'll take that one. There's a little bit of a dell. So I thought I'd come down and have a look. And there is something round it. Oops, which I'm assuming is... Oh, wow. It's a bit of a willow pattern. Is that a willow pattern? I've never seen one with a serpent on it. It's like a ginger jar, but that's really unusual. Ooh, straight away take that home and do some research on that. That is interesting. Can you see that there? Is it a serpent or is it a bird's head?
Look now, get my glasses out. There's definitely a pagoda in the background.
It's definitely willow pattern. There's somebody on the boat there. It's a version of the willow pattern. That is nice, isn't it?
There's a bird there on a
yeah, it's much more decorative than they usually are.
Possibly a lotus plant. Well, it's definitely worth checking out for sure.
Yeah.
And cleaning up so we can have a nice look at it. I definitely think we should take it.
Now what's this? Oh, I think it's a candlestick or something. It's obviously been broken. There are lots of bits here. I don't think it's all from the candlesticks. It's going to be very confusing, so we won't take that and fix it. Let's have a look over here. We've got bits of teapot and lots of bottles. Anything interesting? It depends what you think is interesting. I like bottles with writing on, but some people may be interested in the shape. No writing on those. No writing on that. How's that? Very clattery, these bottles today. So let's keep looking. We're on bottles with writing on. Is there anything else you'd like us to look for? Let us know. Shout out. If it's broken jars, then we're finding loads of those for you. And that's broken. Got a jar, a plain bottle, another jar, HB sauce bottle, another plain bottle. Some bits of pottery here. See if there's anything exciting on these. There's some blue and white there. And we'll wander on. Some broken bottles there. What's that big lump of white? I'm going to go for a milk glass jar. What do you think?
Squarish one.
Oh, that's nice. Yes, look, it's a square one.
Just want my big bag down.
What do you think? Should we take that one home with us?
It doesn't seem to have ponds or anything written on it. But it's quite a neat little and complete.
Yep.
Little middle class. Oh, hang on. Doesn't have ponds written on it, he says.
Yeah, there's ponds.
Yeah, and normally it was written on the bottom, but they've taken to showing off.
Oh, very nice.
There we go. So, due to the fact it's got that there as well, I think that's definitely take it home. And it's quite small.
It is.
So it may find a little space in my bag.
Right, I'm going to turn the camera on. And I'm going to turn some music on and let you have some fun looking and seeing the sights that we can see as we're walking along here. Enjoy.
Hello, hello, hello.
What have you found, Mr. Johnson?
Here's the beauty of being here late October. As I say, when we came here last time with our friends Lynn and Graham, we had a wonderful day, but so much of these bits and pieces, the little things, were hidden beyond nettles and the rest. But in amongst the leaves, I found another of the fever cures.
Oh, lovely. I love this, a fever cure. That's really amusing.
A lovely little Bovril jar.
Oh, that's a cute one.
And this on the bottom says Melotian or Meltian. It's definitely got a word on there which I'll be able to see better when I clean it up. But a lovely little solid little pot. So there we go.
Found one of these when we were just looking around the surface over there, so we've got two of those now.
Excellent. But as I say, the time of year makes all the difference, and if you can get a day like this when the sun is coming through the trees, it's glorious, folks. It's glorious. Don't be afraid. Watch the weather. Get out there when you get the chance, even if you just go for a walk and kick the leaves.
Recycling is great, and we need to try to work harder to save the planet, because things are a bit of a problem at the moment and it looks like they're going to get worse. But this is one treat that future generations won't have, is that we're not throwing all our things away in landfill anymore, so they're unlikely to get gathered together like this, and so easy to find lots of bottles. Look at that. But on the other hand, the most important thing is the planet, not me finding bottles, so yeah, I'm all for recycling. Keep looking along here because I can see lots of jars, more jars than bottles, but I'm assuming that's because the bottle diggers have taken a lot of the bottles. Look at all these jars, and there's the one bottle I found that I liked. There is the bottle digger's hole. You've got to be so careful. One, you could fall down a hole. Two, you could tread on some broken glass. It could go right through your welly and cut your foot, and that wouldn't be good, especially if you haven't had a tetanus or if you start bleeding profusely. So be very careful when you're in places like this. It's not all fun. You have to be very cautious and careful. Oh, is that a poison bottle? Oh look, it's got a hole in it, but is it brown? It's an amber poison bottle, and I would say the bottle digger's fork has gone through that. What a shame. I think we'll take it though, because it's so pretty. Lots of HP sauce. Ah, you're not going to get, you know, like you can go into these places and they say, would you like a bottomless cup? This is the original bottomless cup. If you like bottles, this really is the place for you. And Walker's whiskey bottle. And a very slow, noisy aeroplane passing overhead. Plus, if I lift the camera up, you'll hear it more. Noisy traffic. But even so, you look around, and I don't even mind the traffic sound so much, because it's such a beautiful place to be. Look at that. It's so relaxing and peaceful to be outdoors, enjoying all the greenery, the plants, even though a lot are dying over now. As people who are looking for bottles and things, that's an advantage. Now Phil's busy over there, but I want to go down there. Should we go and have a look? It's a bit steep and slippery, so we may end up having a little bit of an embarrassing accident and we landing on our bottom, so be careful everyone. No rushing, take your time. No prizes for being first, the prize is for not landing in the mud. Nearly there. And we're down. Well done. Did anybody fall over? Was anybody larking around and fell in the mud? No. Well done everyone. We're all down safely, so now we can go looking for some more bottles, and right by our feet is a bottle. Nothing written on it, and it looks like a sauce bottle. Let's have a look what other bottles are down here. Lots of broken ones. Lots of the same. It's like, well, I suppose people were brand conscious even in those days when these bottles were being bought. You bought your favourite cough mixture, you bought your favourite sandwich meat spread. Oops. You bought your favourite beer. That's a nice green one. Again, nothing on it. other than mud. Got another 2 bottles lying there. And let's look up this way. I don't think we want to try climbing through there, but I have seen an interesting bottle here. That's a nice one. There's nothing written on it, but it's got one of those splitty ends. You can shake like aftershave, or perhaps an expensive sauce. Oh, we've got to take that one, haven't we? Okay, we'll take it. Right, let's wander off in this direction. There's another big bottle with nothing on it, and there's a little jar. That's a pretty shape. And there. I can't take too much today, so it's very restricted, and I really want to take lots and lots of things, but I can't. Oops. Is that emergency service vehicle, the police, or the ambulance, or the fire engine? Oh, that's an interesting shape. Oh, I like that. That's almost like a carafe shape. Nothing written, but oh, there's a snail. Excuse me, Mr. Snail, do you mind if we pinch your home? There, we put him on a nice lump of muddy wood, so he's quite happy, and we're going to take that bottle with us. No, there's a surprise. We've got more sauce bottles. Oh, what's that? Is that a trident? No, I don't think it is. For a minute I thought it was a trident. That's a weird looking thing, isn't it? Any idea what that is? I think it was more, it was definitely longer. There was more of it once upon a time. Ah, somebody's been wandering down here. I wonder who, I wonder what they left behind. Let's have a look. They only seem to have gone this far and then turned back. Maybe they decided the end of the dump was there. Anything up here? No, all broken, and we can't get any further, so we'll go back and see if we can find Phil. See what he's been up to.
I told you we'd find bottles amongst these autumn leaves today, and look at that glorious sunshine coming out to light up this collection.
Whoa, look at that, well done.
They won't all fit in my bag.
No, I don't think so. I can see a few bottles around the place, but Phil decided he was going to let Manky go for a little run around, and I can't find him anywhere. I thought he was safe with his seatbelt on, but he's taken his seatbelt off and his harness, and he's wandered off. I can't see him. Can you see him? Manky! Manky, where you gone? There you are! What are you doing in that tree? Come on, out of there. Well, I hope you didn't wear your wellies in there, because if so, they're right in the bottom of that tree. I can't see them in there. Come on, back into the backpack, Mr. Manky. We can't afford to lose you again. Right, we got a real disaster. We weren't worried about Manky because he had his safety harness on. And the safety harness has come away from the clip, and Phil has lost him. So he's looking rather worried and going back looking for him. I hope we find him. Phil did the outro there, and I could have sworn that a Manky was missing, but I thought, oh, not to worry. He's probably been put in Phil's pocket. Oh, he could be anywhere.
Here he is.
Oh, you got him?
Got him.
This is not funny.
All I had left was one welly. The little monkey.
What's he done?
Well, he done. This is all. Look, that's still solid.
Yeah.
And that is still solid.
How did he fall off?
He didn't. He must have escaped. He must have undone the clip, because that was clipped through here.
Now, I did put him in, so perhaps I didn't put him in properly.
No. There we go.
Because I know we like to think of Manky having more powers than the average panda, but I don't think he undid a popper and popped it back up. And there certainly wasn't a wind-up. We certainly were happy when we realised he'd gone. Oh,
that was scary. I ran to the car because I put stuff back in the car. He wasn't there. Looked all the way over, couldn't find him. Then I thought, right, retrace my steps exactly as I'd done it. And I was only about 12 feet back into the forest and there the little monkey was with his one welly about a foot away from him.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to staple him to the backpack.
No, I think he's going to have to spend his life where he belongs.
Yes.
In there, so that every time I look down I can see the little monkey and clip him back onto me button.
I've no idea how that did, and honestly that was not for effect. We really did lose Manky a second time, even though he's harnessed in. Look at that face. He looks so innocent. He's not. He's really naughty. Look at that face. He looks innocent. He's really naughty too.
I'll give you this promise, folks.
What?
We'd never fake anything for the videos, because that just takes away from the joy we genuinely get from what we do. But I certainly would not fake something like losing Manky.
No, that was
no
awful.
way. He just means too much to us, and he's too big a part of this channel.
Well, I really thought we were going to have to call everybody in this area that we know to come help us search.
Well, put it this way, we planned to make 2 videos today. I would have cancelled the second video and spent the rest of the day here if necessary. I wouldn't have left without him. But we've got him, so the panic is over. I am relieved. But from now on, this little character is staying in my top pocket. I can't trust him out of sight.
No. We're getting near the road now. We're on the way home, but I thought we'd have a little look. I'm going to find in these flower pots. They're very rarely whole. See, that one's not whole. Oh. Can you see that? Oh, it's a glass bottle stopper. Oh, I'm glad I stopped for a broken flower pot. Oh, what have you got? A bovril jar?
No.
No?
A bit of bovril jar. A big bit of bovril jar.
Disappointing.
But he was that way up and he didn't half look good. Well, there's been no disappointment here today, that's for sure. We said at the outset, let's find bottles amongst these wonderful, glorious golden leaves of autumn. And that's just what we've done. And other things too. Hope you've enjoyed being with us. If you have, give us a thumbs up.
Ding, ding, ding.
And as always, until the next time, have fun. Bye.
Bye.